Well, hello, students. It's me, Mr. Hare. On today's assignment, we're going to work on multiplying with regrouping. Let's take a look. All of our work has been leading us to this very place. Multiply and then check for reasonableness. So we'll use our estimating skills to do that. First, we'll multiply. 5 times 3 ones, 5 ones times 3 ones is 15. Now, this is a little tricky, but we put the 5 here, and we take the 1 from the tens and we put it here to add in later. 5 times 3 tens is 15 tens. Plus we had 1 10 left over from our first multiplication. So 15 tens plus 1 10 makes 16 tens for 165. Now let's estimate. 33 to the nearest 10, because that's the greatest place value. 33 is between 30 and 40, and right in the middle would be 35. And 33 would be over on this side, less than 35. So 30 times 5 would be 150. So yes, our answer is reasonable. Now we're going to try another sample problem with the regrouping. 24 times 4. Well, 4 ones times 4 ones is 16. So we have a 6 in the ones place, and the 10 comes up here. We save it for later. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8, well, 4 times 2 tens is 8 tens. And 8 tens plus the 10 we had from 16 is 9 tens for 96. And you should estimate as well. Let's try one more with the regrouping. Well, how about number 8? $36 times 7. So I'm actually going to write it out here. They've given us space to do so. 36 times 7. Well, 7 ones times 6 ones is 42 ones, which is 2 ones and 4 tens. And I'm going to put the 10 over here above. I'd put it right above the 3, actually. Let's do that. That might be important in another lesson. So I've got those 4 tens left over, and 7 times 3 tens is 21 tens. And 21 tens plus those 4 tens is 25 tens. And 25 tens and 2 ones is 252. $252. And now let's estimate. That was 7 times 36, so that was about 7 times 40, which will be 280, which is not too far off. Very nice. Continue these procedures to solve for the unknown in each equation below. There are many practice problems, and you know what Mr. Wheeler always says, practice makes lemonade. That's not what he says. Oh, all right. Well, you know what he says anyway. Check for reasonableness. We just continue the practice, and let's look at the word problems. Mrs. Sands teaches 4 classes at the high school and 2 at the community center. There are 36 students in each class. How many students does she teach in all? So 4 classes at the high school and 2 at the community center. And each class has 36 students. So you're going to need to take the total number of students times the total number of classes. You might need to use some different operations or do a couple different steps there. Vin charges $25 rent each day for a booth at his flea market. If 4 people rent a booth Saturday and 4 people rent a booth Sunday, how much rent money will Vin collect? Again, you've got to really think about this. You might want to draw a picture. $25 each day for the booth. 4 people on Saturday, 4 people on Sunday. They're different people, so how much rent does he make? Becky works 16 days in June and 14 days in July. If she drives 6 miles on the day she works, how many miles will she drive in June and July? Well, you might need to solve a couple different things to get there. Splendid. Reginald, get out of the classroom. Got to go.